It's Tuesday again, and today we're going to review a little bit what we've been doing on Tuesdays in this season of CyberBridge. Last week, Heidi and her second graders shared with us some of the poems that they wrote, so they are already using some of the tools we've learned here on CyberBridge and how to write a story. Do you remember we've talked about character and how you can find character by interviewing them, by looking at images and being inspired? We also have talked a lot about setting, where a story takes place, and if you start your story in the middle, if you start your story at the beginning, or if you start your story at the end and work backwards. Setting can also be a time frame. It can be in the past, in the future. It can be in the morning, in the afternoon. It can be a place in the mountains, by the sea, in a house, or in a car. So remember, a setting can paint a picture to help frame your story. And then we have our plot. The plot is what happens in the story. And if you remember the CyberBridge episode when we talked about plot as sort of an upside down triangle, how you're reaching the climax at the top and then sort of coming down the mountain again, the plot is how you tell the story. So these three elements, character and setting and plot, if you have those things together, you can start putting your story together. There are some great helps when you're writing a story. I've referred to this book before by Lisa Bullard called You Can Write a Story Writing Recipe for Kids. And it is step-by-step, wonderful colors, ideas on what to do using things around you to start your story. Remember too, we talked about beginnings and endings, and Lisa talks about how you can make those strong and capture the reader and draw them in. Another great resource is by Time for Kids, and that also walks you through different ways of writing, not only writing a story, but persuasive writing and informative writing, that kind of thing. They also put together a wonderful resource called Writing Prompts, which are story starters, and that is a great way to get you going. Why not start your class each day or each week or each month with a poetry prompt to sort of get the creative juices going. And we also wonder, how can we publish our story? And as we saw last week with Heidi's students, she's putting their poems together in a book. This is a book called 75 Creative Ways to Publish Students' Writing. Easy, inexpensive, fun ways to celebrate students' writing by Sherilyn Sunflower, specifically for grades 2 to 6, but anyone can use it. So we're linking all of these resources too. Not only is it writing the story and being creative in the process, but it's what do you do with it afterwards. So have fun, keep writing, keep celebrating the unique stories we have to tell, and we'll see you next round with some more exciting tips and tricks for teachers. Thanks for watching.